Hey, what's up, people? It's me again. This time I'm bringing you some gameplay using the gold Galil, and today we're going to be talking about the Galil. So let's get started. Place of origin: Israel. Years active: 1972 to present. So I'm assuming since the Israelis are the ones that made it, and the info that I'm reading, and it says right here that it's still present. So they're the ones that are using it today. So I can't confirm that they are, but this is what I'm reading. That's still present. Now, why do I use the Galil? Two reasons: low recoil, high accuracy. Now, there are some people out there that claim this gun is overpowering. It's not. It is not overpowered. What is it? Is that you probably got in your ass kicked several times by a good player using this good gun. It's the accuracy that makes it look like it's overpowering. And if you're a player that has very good accuracy in this game, believe me, you're gonna want to use this gun. Can this gun beat the FAMAS or the AK for you? No, it cannot. Unless you're the one to get the first shots on the target, on the enemy, then you're likely to win. But you need to be right on the spot. If you're not, you're going to get your ass handled, and that's a fact. Now, what attachments do I recommend for this gun? Well, there's honestly, to me, there's only two, and two that I highly recommend. One, of course, is the one that I'm using right here, the suppressor. Why do I use a suppressor? Well, one reason, of course, is the reason that many people use it is to keep their selves off the enemy's minimap. So I use it to keep myself off the minimap. But the other reason is to keep silent, to keep quiet. There's some guns in this game that make a ton of noise, like for example the AUG, the M60, and the Galil itself. So I use a suppressor to keep myself off the minimap and to stay quiet. I'm one of those players that likes to run around the spawn sites, likes to run around their flags, and I'm likely to get caught if I don't have suppressor. And so there are some good players that notice the skull icons, the dead skull icons. So it will take them a little time to find you, but you gotta be smart with when you're using the suppressor, and do not what's it called? Do not spray because you could screw up at one point. Now, when not to use the suppressor? When your enemies constantly use spy planes every 10, 15 seconds, leave it. Do not even use it because it's gonna be on your they're gonna be on your their mini map. So you might ask me, well, beans, you're still gonna be you still gonna use it to be quiet or to keep quiet, not make a lot of noise. See, if you're on their mini map and if they're good players, they're gonna find you. Simple as that. They're not gonna they're gonna find you for sure, for sure. So you might also ask me, why not use Ghost or why not use Strela? Well, first of all, Ghost, to me, I really don't like using Ghost. Now, I'm not saying it's for noobs. I just don't find any good use for it. Yeah, it keeps me off the minimap and maybe the chopper gunner, the attack helicopter. It won't kill me, but I honestly find Hardline and Flat Jacket more useful than Ghost. So I don't use Ghost. And yeah, I could pull out the Strela and shoot these spy planes down, but as you can see, I'm right in the faces of these guys, and so I'm not really gonna take time to shoot down a spy plane. I'm hoping my teammates shoot them down, but there's some teammates that sometimes they got their freaking Strelas on their back and they never use them. For sure you've probably been one of those players that seen how your teammates have these grenade launchers and they don't even use them, and so we can't blame you. You know, sometimes they do kind of forget. I forget at times, but I really don't carry grenade launchers. Now, what's the other attachment? The other one is the red dot. Why do I recommend the red dot? It's basically for the ADS, aiming down the sights. Some iron sights for me do not work. For example, the iron sights for the Commando, for the M60, and for the Galil itself, they don't work all the time. But the iron sights like the FAMAS or the G11, those work very well for me, and I could deal with those. But like the ones like I'm telling you, the Galil, the Commando, they don't work that good for me. So that's when I use the red dot. And that's the only. I mean, I can't give you another reason just for the ADS to aim them down. Other people might use them for another reason. I do not know why what other reason they would use it for. As in this game, you could actually see that my accuracy is not very great, and that's because I actually bought this contract where you can see right now that I actually completed the contract was to get 4 headshots. I thought it was 14, and so I didn't read well. So as you can see, I got the contract and I didn't even notice. I thought it was the one to get 20 kills, and so Yeah, and when I buy contracts, I do not read the reward. I just simply read what I have to do and I get to it. Um, so yeah, the suppressor and the red dot. Well, why not the extended mags? You might ask me. You do not need the extended mags. I'm telling you, this gun, unless you're. I mean, I'm not saying you need to be accurate to use this gun, but if you're accurate, might as well you use this gun, and it's gonna help you. It's gonna be real. It's gonna help you so much. So the extended mags, you're not gonna need them. Like I said, why? 35 rounds when one clip, you'll be able to like take like what, three enemies down. So you really don't need it. Well, Beans, last time I got a multi kill using extended mags. You got the multi kill not because you used extended mags. That's because you got lucky. I had gotten like a triple kill using the regular clip on the Galil. So you really don't need the extended mags, and you're gonna be making a lot of noise. How about dual mag? Yeah, dual mag. Go ahead. I have nothing against it. You can use it for the ammo, and you can for the fast reload. So it could probably good. It could be a good combination with Warlord or whichever you want, whatever perk you want to use. So but I wouldn't recommend extended mags. Grenade launcher, flamethrower. You know what? I haven't used those perks. Those perks. Wow, the attachments on this gun, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. So yeah, guys, those are the two attachments I do highly recommend. I'm not saying to use extended max. I just wouldn't recommend it. Camels. What camels do I like about this? About the Galil? What camels do I think are pretty good. Are pretty cool. The gold, it's all right. I mean, the gold camel for the G11, those are I mean, those are sick. For the G11 gold camel, that one's sick because it has a little black on it, has a little gold. But there are some that I can't name right now, but they don't look good. And so I'm just that's a different kind of a choice if you want to have some painting on your gun. So suppressor and red dot. Those are the two I recommend. And that's about it, guys. I please comment, subscribe, and rate, and please do. I mean, what attachments do you like? What attachments do you like using on the Galil? If you use the Galil, I would like to know. So yeah, tell me about it, all right, guys? I'll see you later, I guess, and I will be uploading a video in a couple of days. A couple of days. I know I haven't, so but I've been pretty busy, and this is actually my second commentary. So thanks for hearing, and all right, take care, guys.